Hello everyone, this video is for CZ2002 Object-Oriented Design and Programming. In this video, I'll be demonstrating the working of an OO-based application called MySTars. The team members for this project are Nandar, Hnin, and myself, Kavya. Let me now begin the demonstration of this program. So let me run the file. Okay, so this is the welcome page that the user will see upon launching this program. So let's first test the user login. Let me log in as a student. Here the account Htet is a student account. Let me enter a wrong password for Htet. So you see here it actually prompts that I have entered an invalid username or password. Now let me try to log in again, but this time with the correct password. So now you can see that the student menu is displayed and student details such as the program name, matriculation number, etc. are also shown. Now let me log out and use a different account to log in. I'll use this account called Kavya, which is the administrator account. Okay, now I'm inside the admin menu. You can see here that this menu is different from what the student sees. Okay, so now let me log in as a student who is from a different school and is not allowed to access the system during this period. So you see that I get the prompt that I'm not allowed to access the system during this period. Now let's go to the admin menu and edit the access period for this student's school. Currently I'm logging in with the admin account. Now let me choose to edit the student's access period. Okay, the student that we just saw belongs to the school Triple E. So let me choose Triple E. Okay, now it's asking me to enter a date and time. So let me enter a date and a time. Now it's asking me to enter the end date and time. So for the end date, let me try to enter a wrong data. So you see it's actually prompting me to enter the valid date and time that's after the current date and time. So now let me enter a correct end date and time. So let me choose 2 days after today, so 27th. Okay, now I can see here that the access period is updated. Now let me log out and log in as the same student again and see if the student can access now or not. Okay, so now I'm going to log in with the same student who previously could not access. Okay, now you see the student can actually go into the menu now because we have edited the access period for this student's school. And now let's explore more on the student menu. So let me log in with the student account. Okay, now let's try to register for a course. So I choose option 1. So what index of course should I add? So I'll be joining for 10223. Okay, this is a core course. Okay, now you can see that I have registered successfully for this particular course. Okay, now let's see what happens when I try to register for the same course again. So I'm going to enter the same index number again, so that's 10223. So it actually prompts me an error saying that I'm already registered for this course. Let's register for a course which has no vacancies. So let me first check the vacancies available. Let me test with index 10112. Okay, you can see here that this is the details of the course, and you can see that there are only 5 slots in total and there are 0 vacancies available now. So let me try to register now for this course with no vacancy. Going to enter the index 10112, choose core. Okay, you see here it actually prompts me that the class is full and I'm added to the waiting list. Okay, now let me try to register for a course that has a date-time clash. Let me see what are the courses registered under this particular student. Okay, I see that I have 2 courses, 10223 that's registered and 10112 that's in the wait list. Okay, so I have registered for 10401, so registered successfully, and I'm also going to register for another course 10455 which has the same timing as this course. So it prompts me an error saying that I can't add this course index because of day and time clash. So let me log in with the student account. Okay, so for this particular student, if we view the timetable, we can see that there's one course, Introduction to Computational Thinking, that's currently in the waitlist for this student. Now let's try to log out of this student and log in to another student's account. Okay, now we can see that under this student's timetable, there's also this subject called Introduction to Computational Thinking, and this student is registered for this subject. Now let's try to drop this course. So I choose option 2 to drop, and now the index ID is 10112. So let me enter the choice 1. Okay, now you can see that the student has successfully dropped 10112. You can also see that there's an email that's sent to the initial student who was in the waiting list. Now let's see the email. Okay, so the email notification says that you have been registered to this course CZ2003. Now let's go back to the initial student's account. So let me log out of this student and log in to the initial student's account and check the courses registered. Okay, so now you can see that the Introduction to Computational Thinking is now registered for the student. Now let's test swapping the index between 2 students. So let me choose option 6 to swap. Enter the index number that I want to swap. So let me swap for 10281. That is this particular course. Okay, now the other student need to log in to verify as well to swap between these 2 students. So let me log in the other student also. Okay, now it's asking me to prompt the course index number of the other student. So let me swap this 10281 with 10221. Okay, it says that the swap indexes have been done successfully. So now let me try to print the courses again. Okay, now you can see that for this particular student, it was previously 10281, but now it's changed to 10221 by swapping with the other student. Let's now explore on the admin menu of the MySTars app. So let me log in with the admin account. Okay, Now let me try to add a new course. So I'm going to use this example here to add. So let me choose option 3 to add. So upon choosing option 3, it will initially show me all the courses that have been in the system. Now let me add the course. So I choose option 2 to add a new course. So it's asking me to enter the course code. So the course code here is CH1104. So CH1104. Enter the course name. The course name is Materials and Energy Balances. Okay. Now it's asking me to choose the school code. So let me choose option 3. Okay. It's now asking me to choose the lesson type. So for this, we can see there's lecture as well as the tutorial. So let's choose option 2. Okay, enter the academic credits. The academic credits for this, let's leave it as 3 AUs. Okay, it shows that the course has been added. Now let's add the course index. The index for this course is 55105. So 55105. Enter the size. Let's choose a size of 10 students. Now I have to choose the day for the lecture. So we can see that the lecture occurs on Wednesdays. So let me choose option 3 for Wednesday. The start time is at 15:30. So let me choose option 8. And the end time is at 17:30. So let me choose option 2 here. Okay. The venue for this is, let me choose LT12. Okay, now it's asking me to choose the week. Let me choose teaching week 2 to 13. So option 4. Now it's asking me to enter the group. So the group here is LE. Okay. Now it's asking me the same things for the tutorial as well. So for the tutorial also, I need to enter the group, the time, venue, etc. So let's see what happens when we try to enter a wrong value. So you can see here the day is on Wednesday for the tutorial. Let me choose an option that's not in the list. For example, let me choose 6. Okay, so it's asking me to enter a valid choice. Let me choose the correct one now. Okay, similarly for the time, let me choose a wrong time. Okay, again it's always validating and it's asking me to input the correct time. So let me choose correctly now, as well as the correct end time. Okay, now for the venue, let me choose LT12. For the week, let me choose week 2 to 13. Okay, now to enter the group is EF1. Okay, so it's asking me, do you want to add another lecture or studio? So I don't want to add, it's just these two classes alone. So I will choose no. I don't want to add another index as well because there's only one index for this course, so I will choose no again. Okay, now it will show that this new course that I added is in the course list. Okay, let me now try to add a student. So first let me try to add a student that's already existing. You can see here I get a prompt saying that the username already exists and it asks me to enter a new username. Let me try with a new user now. For the password, I have to confirm the password by re-entering the same password. Let me re-enter a different password. So I get an error saying that the passwords I enter is not same. So this time let me enter correctly. So the repeat also correct. Okay. Now it will proceed with the flow and ask me the name of the student. For gender, let me choose again an invalid choice. So it will prompt me to enter a valid choice again. So let me choose a correct choice. Okay, now let me enter the matriculation number and the nationality, followed by the date of birth. The student, let the student be in year 2, and the student is also taking computer science. What specialization? How about artificial intelligence? Okay, now please select the school which the student belongs to. Let me choose a wrong school. So it will ask me again to choose the correct school from the list. So this time let me choose the school correctly. Okay, now let me try to enter the student's email address. Okay, I entered an invalid format for the email address, so it validates that as well. So now it's asking me to enter the valid email address. So now let me enter the valid address. Okay, now it's asking me to enter the number of the student. Okay, the notification mode, I will choose email. Okay, now you can see that the student has been added successfully, and we can find the new student here. Okay, now let's try to use few other features in the admin menu. Let's try to print the student list by the index number. So let me choose option 5. So let me choose 10112 as the index number. So it should show me all the students under this class. So you can see here, I can see the list of all the students that are under this class. Okay, now let me try to print the student list by course. Let me enter the course as CZ2003 maybe. Okay, looks like that's an invalid course because I have to choose the option below. So let me choose the option 6. Okay, now I have to enter the course for which I want to view the student. Okay, so let me choose ZZ3001. Okay, so it will show me the course details such as the course code, course name, the school code, etc. It will also show me both the indexes available for this course and also give me the list of the student under each index. Now finally let me log out of my admin menu. So that's all for the demonstration. So we have explored both the student menu and admin menu and the various features inside it. So that's it. Thank you.